All right, so today we're going to take a look inside the PHP Agency. We're going to use their own stuff, their recruitment materials, to really break down what they're all about, their mission, their business model, and the step-by-step path they lay out for anyone who joins. Let's dive in.
So right at the heart of PHP Agency is this one simple idea: people helping people. And look, this isn't just some catchy phrase they throw around. They present this as the absolute foundation of the whole company, shaping everything they do.
So what is PHP Agency exactly? Well, it was founded way back in 2009 by Patrick Bet-David, and at its core, it's a tech-enabled life insurance marketing organization, which, when you think about it, puts them smack dab in the middle of finance, technology, and direct sales.
And believe me, they are not small. We're talking over 75,000 licensed agents spread out across 49 states and Puerto Rico. They say they've served over 450,000 families, and here's a big deal. Back in 2022, they were acquired by Integrity Marketing Group. If you know the insurance world, you know that's a massive player.
Okay, so what's the real why here? What's driving this whole thing? Let's dig into that first. They say their mission is all about empowerment and really making the idea of owning your own business something that's accessible to anybody. And when you dig a little deeper, you see it's really a two-part mission. First up, they want to bring financial education to communities they feel have been left out. And then part two is turning that knowledge into action, protecting family legacies by using life insurance.
All right, so we've got the what and the why. Now for the really interesting part, the how. They actually lay out a super specific plan for what an agent should do in their very first 30 days. They call it a roadmap to start winning.
Okay, check this out. What I find really interesting here is just how specific this checklist is. For a new agent, the goals are crystal clear. Step 1, get promoted to field associate, and that gets you a 50% commission rate. Step 2, build your own team of 3 licensed agents. Step 3, help grow that team to 10 people total. Step 4, hit a target of 10 applications. And here's the kicker. They say if you hit all these marks, you could earn over $4,000 up front.
So, that $4,000, where does it actually come from? Let's break down how the money works, because it's not just one thing. It's about what you do yourself and what your team does.
So they give us this example to make it clear. First, you've got your personal sales. Let's say you help out 2 families. Bam, that's $2,400 in commission. But then, and this is key, you get a piece of what your team does. If your 3 agents each help 1 family, you earn what they call a team override, which in this example is $1,800. So you see, it's a mix. You're earning from your own work and from your team's work.
And when you add all that up, your personal commission and your team overrides, you get to that number they talked about, $4,200. That's the potential they're laying out for that first month.
Okay, so that's the first 30 days. But what happens after that? Well, there's a whole ladder to climb. Let's take a look at the path they map out, from being a brand new associate all the way up to director.
So once you've got your feet wet, the next big milestone is becoming a team director. And to get there, you've got to hit some pretty specific targets within a 90-day window. 30 new recruits, 30 applications, and a total of 60,000 production points.
And if you hit that, the climb isn't over. The next level up is marketing director. And yeah, the numbers go up. We're talking 50 recruits, 50 applications, and get this, 70,000 paid points. That's a huge detail. It means the deal has to be done, the policy paid for. So really, the whole long-term game plan is to get people to that marketing director level. That's where you hit a 75% commission contract, and then you just keep climbing. The absolute top of the mountain is getting a spot on their elite chairman's council. So you climb this ladder. But what does that actually mean for your bank account? Let's talk about the money. This last section is all about visualizing the kind of income they say is possible in the long run. Okay, so first step, they show a scenario for someone just doing this part-time. The number they put out there for a year, $28,800.
But then things really start to jump. If you make it to marketing director, even a small scale one, that potential yearly income suddenly looks like $180,000. Big difference, right? But let's see the whole picture.
And here it is, the whole journey laid out visually. On the left, you've got the part-timer we just talked about. In the middle, that marketing director making a potential $180,000. And then, way over on the right, that's the Chairman's Council member. They're showing a potential income of over $1 million a year. Now, you got to remember, each of these numbers is based on very specific assumptions about how much insurance is sold, how big the team is, all that stuff.
So when you put it all together, what PHP Agency lays out is this incredibly structured path. The targets are clear, the potential money is right there on the page. It really is a roadmap. But it makes you wonder, right? What's the day-to-day grind actually like to make all this happen? What does it really take to build a business like this from the ground up? Definitely something to think about.